Band of Brothers and Masters of the Air both had sex scenes, but they were played very differently. For example, in Band of Brothers, the sex scene between Janivek and a local German woman was rather graphic and played completely as a joke. When Janivek and the woman are walked in on and Janivek must stand at attention completely naked, it is a moment of comic relief within the show. The audience and the characters can take a breath. This is especially helpful considering that the Band of Brothers episode is the hardest to watch. It is a simple and brief scene showing how Janivek is just trying to enjoy himself as Easy Company gets closer to the end of the war. In many ways, it is a scene that shows how Easy Company has escaped their hardest battles and now have a chance to rest. This type of sex scene works very well for the episode and the show at large. It sets the tone, pulls no punches and matches the generally rowdy energy of Easy Company and Band of Brothers. Masters of the Air sex scenes have a much deeper meaning. Meanwhile, Masters of the Air sex scenes are taken much more seriously. In 7 episodes, there have been 2, one with Major John Egan and another with Major Harry Crosby. Unlike Janivek's scene, these intimate moments are not framed in a comedic way, but in a dramatic and romantic sense. Egan sleeps with a woman he meets in London after the two enjoy a rowdy night together, clearly running away from their sorrows. Crosby, on the other hand, starts up an affair with a British subaltern, also in an attempt to escape from his loneliness and grief. In this way, these sex scenes have more meaning behind them. They aren't included just for the sake of it, but to show the emotional states of the characters. For Egan, it is a moment that is a bit sweeter, as he bonds with this woman who has clearly suffered just as he has. On the other hand, Crosby's scenes are tinged with doubt, as he cheats on his wife and Sandra keeps her identity hidden. Even visually, the scenes are quite different from Band of Brothers. They are dim, modest, and full of feeling. Masters of the Air sex scenes are a good thing for the show. Anthony Boyle and Belle Powley as Harry Crosby and Sandra Westgate Masters of the Air. While Band of Brothers' comedic sex scene was good for its ambience, Masters of the Air's more serious sex scenes also work exceedingly well. These intimate scenes offer a peek into the more vulnerable parts of Egan and Crosby. Additionally, they show that these soldiers' lives are not bound by the restraints of war. Like anyone, they need an escape from the terrible things they are doing and seeing, and that is where these intimacies come in. They add to the plot in a way that Band of Brothers' sex scene did not. Overall, Masters of the Air is likely better than Band of Brothers for this reason. Though Janivek's sex scene was funny and lightened the mood, it did not have the important impacts that Masters of the Air scenes have had. It did not pull on any heartstrings or provide insight into Janivek as a character. In this way, it is still good, but not nearly as pivotal as what Masters of the Air has done.